Hello there guys, my name is the CHALL, your sports channel, and welcome to this video. Now I'm pre-recording this because I think it's pretty sure it's going to happen, but I'm releasing it as the news breaks. Ollie Watkins has signed for Aston Villa from Brentford. Now we've got all the details surrounding the deal. By the time I'm recording this, he's pretty much off in Birmingham to do his medical, but by the time we've released it, the news will have been confirmed. So I'm doing this in advance. It's good thinking. It's smart thinking. But I'm going to share my thoughts on this signing, share the first details, of course, and share with you my thoughts on all this as well. So before you get started, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss YouTube videos. Share the channel with your friends, your family on social media. Make sure you all subscribe in the description down below to Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, as well as my second channel, Coaster Channel. That's all in the description down below. And for now, guys, let's share with you my first thoughts. But before that, the details surrounding this particular transfer. Looking at this deal then, Ollie Watkins has signed for Aston Villa. Now, the clubs are to pay an initial £28 million, potentially rising to include add-ons to take it up to £33 million. They've beaten the competition from other Premier League clubs like local rivals West Brom. Now Villa moved swiftly for the 24-year-old after failing in a bid to sign Callum Wilson, who of course has joined Newcastle for $20 million. Watkins was a key player for the Brentford team, the Bees, last season, scoring 26 goals as they missed out on promotion in the playoff final against Fulham in the Championship. Now Villa manager Dean Smith has been determined to improve his striking options after his side only secured Premier League safety on the final day of last season. Watkins will be reunited with Dean Smith, who signed the forward when he was at Brentford manager, paying an undisclosed fee back in July 2017 to Exeter City. So this one is a very, very good signing in my opinion. I think Ollie Watkins is a great striker, and when I was looking at the transfer window this summer, I think one of the first things on my mind with Brentford was they've got to keep Watkins, they've got to keep Benrahma, they've got to keep Mbalumo, I think that's how it's pronounced, Brian Mbalumo, the young French winger, wide forward. But if they lose those three players, they've got to replace them. They've got to replace them, otherwise Brentford will not have a repeat of this last season just gone. And you know, they've lost one star already. Benrahma's been linked with a move elsewhere. Mbalumo, is he linked elsewhere? I've not really heard anything yet, but hopefully maybe we'll see some stuff from Mbalumo in the coming days. But for now at least, two of those three stars have been linked with a move elsewhere, and one of them is well, when I'm recording this, on the verge of joining Villa, but by the time we've released it, he will have joined Aston Villa. Well, that's my thoughts on this. Well, like I said, Ollie Watkins is a fantastic striker, and I think he's going to be the absolute goal threat Aston Villa need to try and get them out of a relegation battle, because, you know, you've seen my predictions. Realistically, you're looking at a relegation battle here for Aston Villa this season, and I said that they will just not survive. I've kept my predictions. I'm not going to change my predictions because that's cheating, but the signing of Ollie Watkins, predictions-wise, makes me worry I've got that one wrong, because Aston Villa could survive again. Excuse me. But, you know, Ollie Watkins may take them out of a relegation battle and into a mid-table finish. You know, that could be the difference. And to be fair, in today's market, that's the difference between one signing and one selling. You know, one signing could tell the difference between relegation and a mid-table finish. You know, it could boost your team up 5 places. So, I think potentially with the goal threat that Watkins provides, especially in the Brentford shirt, I think he could provide in a Villa shirt, sorry. And, you know, you look at the striker, I mean, I think 5 of the goals that they scored in the season, they scored a lot of goals last season, Aston Villa, but I think only 5 of the goals were strikers' goals. So they do need a striker that's going to be the goal threat for most of the season, or nearly all the season, should we say. I'm going to be harsh to say all the season they need a proper goal threat. And I think Watkins delivers that. I think that hopefully Watkins won't buckle under the Premier League pressure, because, you know, finally Ollie Watkins gets what, you know, many fans have been crying out for and I've been crying out for, and that's for him to get a move to the Premier League. Yes, it's sad that Brentford have lost one of their key men that's going to get them promoted this season from the Championship and try and go again, but, you know, it's up to Brentford now to replace that player with a striker that's just going to be you know, as good as Watkins was. Same with if Ben Rama goes. They need to replace him with a player that they know could be a decent replacement. Same with Mbalumo. If he goes, they need to find a decent replacement. So it's up to Brentford to find a replacement for Watkins if Ben Rama goes as well, and Mbalumo if he goes as well. With Aston Villa's side of things, they've got a goal threat. Now they need to play him in the right way, because if they play him in a formation where he can't score goals, when he's not getting the service, when they're playing a tactic that doesn't get him the service, then Dean Smith will be in trouble and Watkins' career could be under threat. And that's when you put bad tactics in game after game after game and you're not getting the results and the players are not playing the way that they used to and they don't feel happy playing that way, but you continue to play it, that's when owners have the power to sack managers. That's when sacking the manager is best, when they're not playing the right tactics for the players' satisfaction. And they're playing a way they're not comfortable with, and they keep losing, they don't get wins, they don't get even a point on the board. So that's when the managers are under the thumb, that's when managers are under sacking pressure. So Dean Smith, to save his job, needs to put Watkins in the right way, because, and to be fair, I think Dean Smith will stay Villa manager. I think that even if they just go down, I think Dean Smith will stay Villa manager, because I think despite the other teams ahead of them, I think that Dean Smith will still provide a football that's fun to watch, that's attacking based, that's, exciting, and it gives Villa fans promise and hope. So they just stayed up last year. Can they do it this year? I predicted them to just go down in 18th, but they might survive, and I might get that prediction wrong. And you know what? If Watkins is the reason why they survive and they get a mid-table finish and do better than the previous season by a million miles, then fair enough. Watkins is the answer. And he's just boosted his career even further. I just hope he doesn't become one of those English players that ruins his career at a bigger club, because I think that Watkins could make his name at just a mid-table relegation club and try and boost them up the divisions. Because don't forget, back in the Martin O'Neill era, Aston Villa were competing for a spot in Europe. So, I remember clear as day the 2008-2009 season. The Villains were completely storming everyone away in the second half of the season, and they got close to the European places. This is when they finished above Man City, under the old management of Mark Hughes. No, not Mark Hughes, sorry, because he left for Blackburn. It was... I'm not too sure. No, actually, no, it was Man City with Mark Hughes, because Paul Ince replaced him at Blackburn. So, I think that, I'm looking back on those days, Villa were fighting for a European place. So, there's no reason why they can't do it again, as long as they've got the squad ready for it. They're keeping Jack Grealish. They've now got Ollie Watkins in. They've got some other fantastic players in the side. I think they could try and push and try and break the boundaries. Do a Leicester. Break the boundaries. I think people last season were expecting Leicester to finish around the top mid-table, but they got into the Europa League place and just missed out on Champions League by one game. So, I think it was just one game that decided Champions League and Europa League between Leicester and Man United. So, I think that... Aston Villa could try and get up there again. I think that Dean Smith could try and get them up there. They've got the players for it. They just need the mentality, and they need the fans backing from back home, and then we'll be back in the stadiums in 2021, hopefully. So, there we go. That is looking at the signing then. Welcome to Aston Villa, Ollie Watkins. For now, guys, though, thank you very, very much. My name is the CHALL. Please like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the second channel as well with Coach Shell. Subscribe to the TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter and Instagram, all in the description down below. And for now, guys, goodbye.